me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, gotta fill up.
Tua is proving his haters wrong. This year, Tua is having, and I would really tell you, it's got to be almost an MVP year. I mean, if you look at all the statistics that he has, the 3 games that he's missed, he's still leading most people in a bunch of categories. You've heard the completion percentage, you've heard the QBR, you've heard the passing yards, you've heard all of that. And I think people are still trying to find narratives of why this kid is bad. I'm a Dolphins fan. I want to win. I want to win so bad. I don't care who we have. As long as we win the games, it doesn't matter to me. So the fact that some people are still trying to find ways to say that we need to get a different quarterback, at this point, guys, he's our guy. I mean, he's playing at a level that all the people that you even put ahead of him, the Joe Burrows and the Justin Herberts, they're not even playing at. You put one piece. I mean, you got to consider this. This guy, of course, is Tyreek Hill, but you put one piece in front of him and he's playing like this. It's lights out. Now, the main reason is we want to bring up the argument that you got Tyreek Hill, now it's a different thing for him. It makes it easier, whatever it is. Okay, Tyreek Hill was on the Kansas City Chiefs for a pretty long time. He was with Patrick Mahomes basically every year except for 1 year. Tyreek Hill has never had this many yards in his life. I mean, he is about to beat his total with Patrick Mahomes last year the next game. I mean, it was a different type of feel. Yes, you're talking about the yards after catch. That was happening when Tua wasn't in. When Tua is in, he's throwing the ball for 30 yards, hitting Tyreek Hill, and then he's getting tackled. It's not like Tyreek Hill is really doing the whole run after catch thing. Tua's just hitting him. So when you can consider that Tyreek Hill is probably going to break NFL records with Tua in, there are a bunch of amazing quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, all these different quarterbacks are not breaking records with the same type of players that we have. The biggest reason why I think people want to down Tua is it's just a different type of quarterback. You got to realize that this day and age, people are trying to find the quarterback that is running a 4.2 speed, can throw the ball 70 yards, and just athletically can beat you. Tua is not that guy. Now, not to say that Tua doesn't have athleticism, but he is the guy that is going to outsmart you, which we haven't seen that since Tom Brady. That's essentially what the guy is. He is the guy that will study coverages, study his own plays, so that he basically knows what the defense is doing by the movements. Yes, Coach McDaniel has set him up perfectly, but the reason they're doing that is because Tua can now engage his brain and figure out most of the time what the coverage is, and that is why he's so accurate with the ball. He knows exactly where to go because he's diagnosing their exact defensive play right at the line of scrimmage. I don't think people understand how crazy that is, that Josh Allen does not do that. Patrick Mahomes does that. I mean, these people that are quarterbacks, only a few can do that. And that's what he does on every play. That's why you do the motion, so that he can figure out what he's throwing at. Yes, he's having all the yards and all the touchdowns that he's doing this year, but you have to look at the other years. So this kid was playing with essentially practice squad players. And we like to talk about the QBR, but the kid had it the last 2 years. His QBR was top 10. His accuracy was top 10. All these things were there. Now, all we did this year was give him players that can also play at that high level. Having Devontae Parker and, I don't even know, Myles Gaskin, the worst receivers and running backs in the NFL. Yes, Fitzpatrick played great with him 1 year, but that's because he just chucks it up and Devontae Parker would come down with it. That is not a solution to an offensive game plan. You want to do it so that you can scheme people open, and you want receivers that can get open. That is why some of these quarterbacks play so well, is because their guys get wide open. And Tua never had that in all of his years. Now he has that, and now he is succeeding far further than most people's expectations. And he's becoming one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I don't care what you say about it. The guy is playing out of his mind. Remember to like and subscribe if you love this Dolphins. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.